we minister to over 3,000 women annually a year. I've baptized women getting out of prison that met me in prison, and they want me to baptize them when they get out. But now we baptize them in prison. When you learn what happens to a lot of these women when they were little girls, it's very common. Sexual abuse is very common. Drug abuse is almost over 90% of these women. Getting high, using drugs to numb the pain and hide the shame and the guilt. You can introduce them to the only one that can remove, that identify themselves in him, in Jesus. I always say it's really easy to feed starving people. And they're hungry.
Yeah.
You start talking to them about all they know is the worldly love and ugliness from this world, and the labels that the world has strapped on them, and the labels they've strapped on themselves. And then you start talking to them about the cross and what Jesus did on that cross, and what that cross means to them in their life and their forgiveness. The unconditional love, not the conditional love that the world shows, but the unconditional, that God never created one individual he could not love. And so the scripture says that the love of Christ compels us. And what it compels us to is it compels us to be drawn in to these women. Programs are good. Drug programs are good. Church is good. Sermons are good. But only Jesus can change a heart, and only Jesus can save. And when they've tasted and seen that the Lord is good, you can't untaste and unsee that.
Right.
You can't unknow the things that Jesus starts revealing to you, and they get excited. It's really like New Testament scripture in there, because Jesus was with the prostitutes, the lepers, the thieves, the tax collectors. Hey, that's my crowd. I don't think there's any lepers in there.